So, it's been a while since I've done one of these. I think last time was before I got one of these. So yes, I got glasses, and most of you have already seen me in them. Now, I've worn glasses before. I actually wore glasses way back in high school. And then in college, I switched to contact lenses. And then in 2000, I got LASIK. Now, LASIK is great. It solves a lot of problems, but it doesn't keep your eyes from getting older. It also doesn't prevent all problems from happening. For example, when I went to the eye doctor about a month ago, he discovered that I have the glaucoma. It's a very minor case of it, but it's there. Now, thankfully, as many of you know, they can treat glaucoma these days with lasers. What can't they treat with lasers? So anyway, I went back to the eye doctor. They dilated my eyes. They had me put my head in this apparatus, and then they shot some lasers in my eye to get rid of the glaucoma. So I assume it worked. I have to go back this week to get the other eye done. So that's been going on. There's been a lot of things going on with families of parishes, as you know. We had this big 2-day seminar on families of parishes earlier this month, which I wrote about in this weekend's bulletin. And then there's also been some other things that have been going on. And as much as I enjoy doing these videos, there just hasn't been the time. But back at it, I appreciate you looking in on this. If you haven't subscribed to our parish's channel, please do so below. Also, if you hit the thumbs up button, that would be helpful if you like this video, of course. And also, please share this video with others. I'd really like for more people to see what our parish is about and for others to hear about what goes on here. So if you could share it with others, that would be great. A couple of news items that I want to share with you. First, we've begun the baby bottle drive to help the Sparrow Center. Many of you are familiar with this already. You take a baby bottle, fill it with coins, cash, or checks. I don't have any checks with me. And then you return it to the church. Your donations are then taken to the Sparrow Center, which they can use to help save babies' lives. Baby bottles are available for pickup at each entrance of the church. You're asked to please return your bottle by Father's Day, which is June the 20th. We've also begun our participation in the Archdiocese Catholic Services Appeal. Some of you have already been contacted by the AOD to make your pledge. If you've made a pledge in the recent past and you haven't been contacted yet, you very likely will be. Now, if you've never made a pledge to CSA before, or if it's been several years since you have, you are asked to please pick up the CSA information material, which can be found in the pews, and fill it out and make your pledge. You can also go to givecsa.org to make your pledge online. Just select St. Edward on the Lake when you do so. I know this isn't a fun thing, but as you know, we are assigned a target by the AOD. If we meet it, everything above and beyond stays with us. Any shortfall, however, comes out of our savings. So if you could please prayerfully discern what you can give, it would be greatly appreciated. Finally, our annual graduation mass is Sunday, May the 30th at 12 p.m. We weren't able to have it last year because of COVID, and I'm so happy that we're able to do it this year. It's a great chance for us to honor our young men and women who are graduating this year and to pray for them as they begin the next stage of their lives. If you are graduating this year, please give us your name, where you are graduating from, and what you will be doing after graduation. Include a senior picture, and someone far more creative than me will put together a display for everyone to see. You can send all that info to the parish office, or just bring it to the church with you when you come to Mass. Now, even if you can't come to the graduation Mass, it would still be great to honor you. For those who are coming to the graduation Mass, please remember to wear your cap and gown. So Today, I just want to do a quick reflection on the ascension of our Lord into heaven. I'm filming most of this between the traditional day of the ascension this past Thursday and the transferred day this Sunday. And there's one thing that I didn't mention in my homily this weekend, one reflection additional that I wanted to share with you. So when you think about the incarnation, God becoming man, God in the person of Jesus Christ, uniting human flesh to his divine self in the womb of the Virgin Mary. So in the person of Jesus Christ, humanity and divinity are inseparably united. He is true God and true man. Now Jesus takes that human nature and nails it to the cross. He offers that human flesh as a sacrifice for sin. He then rises in that flesh from the dead. That human flesh is now a glorified human flesh. Now, when he ascends into heaven, he doesn't discard that human flesh like someone who discards a jacket and tosses it aside. He doesn't discard humanity before he ascends into heaven. No, he ascends into heaven with that glorified human flesh. So, in the incarnation, God united humanity to himself. In the crucifixion, he purified that humanity. In the resurrection, he glorified that humanity. And then in the ascension, when Jesus returned to heaven, he brought our humanity with him. So in the Creed, when we say he ascended into heaven and is seated at the right hand of the Father, human nature is there with him. So God came down from heaven, united humanity to himself, redeemed and glorified that humanity, and then returned to heaven with that humanity. Let that stay with you for a little bit. Maybe give that some thought this week. What does that mean to you when we say that God brought humanity to heaven with him in the ascension? Does it say anything to you about where you are called to be, where God is calling you to? We are made for life in heaven. And as you can see, God went through a lot of trouble so that you could have that life. Now it's up to us to respond. Have a blessed week, everyone, and I'll see you in church. God bless you.